Hello, Sting fans. Welcome back to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena, live once again. And, well, you should be able to tell by the by the look on the face. You should have heard the language before we went live. 3-1 right now, favoring the Guelph Storm. With the third goal of that, with like 21 seconds left to go in the third period. It seems, though, that there's still a lot of back and forth going on there. Neither one of these teams really have let the gas pedal off. The one goal that went in for the Guelph Storm, I thought, oh, yeah. Go.
Yeah. No, you know what? We got to... There are clearly... This is not the same Sarnia Sting that came to play last night. I think, you're right. We're still in it. Like it's not a runaway by any stretch of the imagination. And
it's not
there's just
6-2.
some days you just get the bad bounces, right? And we've had a few unfortunate bad bounces. But then again, so is Guelph. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, anything could happen. We've changed our fortunes in less time in the past. So I'm still hoping good things, but. We're clearly
seats are still here.
Yeah, we really are going to have to change up something for the next period because, Guelph's getting the better of us, and that's clear. We're letting them mess around a little in deep, and I think there's always an inordinate thing. If you play too much in your own end,
right.
The probabilities, the laws of probabilities say that you're likely to let in an extra goal or two. And
the frustration's building out there, I think, and usually when we talk frustration, we usually see some more aggression out there. We haven't really seen a lot more of that compared to the first period.
No.
But I think what's the frustration that's coming from both teams, quite honestly, is that they're everywhere.
Everything's so close.
Everything is right there, and just can't seem to clinch that moment.
And when push comes to shove, Guelph's had a couple of positive and more favorable bounces than we've had. We've had a couple, that were really close and didn't go. This could have been if we had the fortune, it might have gone the other way. But again, it is still a fairly close game. I think it's going to be an interesting third period. So we'll see what happens.
Shots on goal favoring the Sting, 16-14.
Yeah.
But as you like to say, you don't really rely on the. I remember a couple years ago talking to Coach, and he said shots on goal. He says what really matters is the ones that go in.
Yeah. Well, and it's true. I mean, shots on goal for me isn't really about how hard we're trying, and it's really more about in those lopsided moments. Are we juggling too much or not? And I think, nobody's really juggling the puck out there. I mean, I think, we're taking some chances, and it's just...
It's not quite there.
Yeah, not going our way.
There's a lot of tripping going on out there, too. And when I say that, I mean, tripping over the puck seems to be... Sure. Is that what you don't think so?
I think there's a lot of sloppy play going on.
Okay,
for
sure.
Both sides of the
Maybe
thing.
I was being politer.
And there might be a little embellishment going on a little bit. We'll see how that, hard to say. The refs are letting a few things go. I don't think it's been a lopsided game in terms of penalties at this point. They've called the really, really super obvious stuff, but they're letting a few things go. And when you've got two teams sort of seething away like this, that could spell for some trouble in the third period. But, what do I know?
If you keep saying that, I'm going to start believing you. What do you know?
I have no idea.
We know the Sarnia Sting have to change something up in order to get back in this game for the final 20 minutes here. And obviously they know that as well. You talked about Cameron Lemur. Maybe he's not quite feeling up to par. But I'm not necessarily sure that those goals were necessarily...
no, there was a lot of screen and stuff like that. I think we had a little bit of a defensive breakdown on a couple of those, and and a fortuitous bounce. You know what I mean? So passed through traffic that actually made it to its destination, and could very well have gone off a skate or a stick or whatever. But they made it happen. That's what happened, and they're going to benefit from that right now.
Right. Well, the Sarnia Sting have to regroup and take a look at obviously what's not working out there. Like I said, though, they didn't seem to take the gas pedal off. Like, they don't seem tired. It's
I do think there's a little more gas pedal to be had. I mean,
right, there's some left.
I think I'd like to see them, use whatever's left in the tank in that third period.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see some changes if the Sarnia Sting are to come out ahead of this here.
Yes.
And what do you think if tying this up right now? This
I don't know why I'm yawning.
Sorry, I started talking.
No, it's okay.
Yawning.
I don't know what it is. I think I saw somebody yawning, and you know how it's contagious.
It's funny how that happens.
It's crazy. Anyway, you were saying something really important.
I was. Oh, this is a point right now where you have to look at a score. You see 3-1, especially with the way this game has been going, with both teams really on top of each other. Seeing a tie come out of this and having to go to overtime. How is the Sarnia Sting, in your opinion, doing in those overtimes and the shootouts here?
Well, I want to be careful because the last time I said we were doing really well, we stunk the place up in the OT period, and I don't want to do that anymore. So, you know what?
It is a threat at this point, right?
Yeah, you know what? I have to say, let me say one thing first.
All right.
I really like 3-on-3 OT.
Do you?
I really, really, really do. Because that is about, more than anything, that is about teamwork and finesse. You can't be a bully in a 3-on-3 situation.
No, it's game on.
You know what I mean? It's game on. And this is about passing and finesse and creating an opportunity, and it's about control, and it's about all those things, all the things I love about hockey. I love watching a 3-on-3. Now, having said that, we have some guys that are really, really good stick handlers. And so for me, I would say the opportunities for us in that OT period overall have been favorable, because we do have some guys that are very unselfish players with good stick handling capabilities, and they tend to recognize those opportunities. I think we fare well, but that's not always the case, as apparently is.
I think 3-on-3 in overtime just makes fans nervous, because there's only one chance left, right? It's do or die time.
Yeah, but I mean, how awesome is that? I mean, what I don't like is playing for the tie. You know what I mean? If we play hard and end up with the tie, I'm okay with that. But if we play to the tie and then take the pedal off for the last 2 minutes, knowing that we're at least going to get 1 point, that drives me bonkers.
All right, fair enough.
If you've got 2 minutes of hockey, you've got 2 minutes to put a puck in a net. You don't need another 5 at 3-on-3. Just go out there and do it.
Glad I brought it up.
Yeah.
Talking tomorrow about the Kitchener Rangers going to be here in the House of Eyes again. And if you want to play hockey, don't come here at 2 o'clock. Get here at noon.
Yes.
Lambton College esports program is going to be here.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to be playing NHL 2019.
On the big screen?
I believe so. And, of course, I'm partially proud of that. But,
I bet you are.
Tony Frangus and Matt Hutchison and the crew.
I did it again. Somebody, I tell you. It's
what?
terrible. I don't know. Yawning. I don't know what it is.
Cut it out. Really?
Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep.
So you can come here and you can play with the Sarnia Sting tomorrow. They're going to be taking on some of the Lambton College
That's
students.
outstanding. I love that.
It'll be exciting. And actually, my he's my nephew now. Now that I'm married, I have the names officially. They used to call me Almost Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Almost Uncle Dave.
Almost Uncle Dave.
Now
right.
I cocked them into the Cool Uncle Dave, because there's another one.
Cool
so
Uncle
I'm the
Dave.
Cool Uncle Dave.
Cool Uncle Dave.
They're going to
realize
my
that
nephew Thomas is
the
going to be here.
acronym for that is HUD.
My nephew Thomas is going to. I think it's Thomas. There's 3 of them. Thomas is going to be here playing hockey tomorrow.
Perfect.
As well, so looking forward to that. So come on out here early. There's lots going on before the game, and then of course puck drop 2 o'clock. What do you see happening there with?
Kitchener.
Yeah, I always want to say New York, but
Nice. The Rangers. Yeah.
yes,
yeah.
the Rangers.
You know what? I mean, Kitchener has been a tough team for a very long time, and I think it's going to be another strong game.
Yep.
We're going to have to bring our A game, and we'll see what happens. I think there's a good possibility we're going to do okay. I mean, I like where the Sting is at right now in the season in terms of how we're playing and how the team is coming together. We're seeing it again tonight. It's not an easy game. We're down a little bit. But the Sting are playing well together. I think things are starting to come together in the latter part of the season. So it'll be fun to see.
They're coming back out on the ice right now. Sarnia Sting behind by 2 with the 3-1 in favor of the Guelph Storm. Of course, we'll keep you updated as always. And we'll be live post-game with never know who. Depends on the score usually. Decides who we're talking to. But we'll have that. Jay Peckham, thank you so much. I do appreciate you
100%,
stepping up in here, making me look good all the time. even though I feel like I'm keeping you up here tonight.
I don't know what it is.
All right, 3-1 for Guelph. Let's see what turns out here at the end of period 3, live at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. For the show live on location of the Video Show Network, I'm David Burrows. This is my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
Talk to you soon.